Uncertainty is one of the most uncomfortable human experiences, not because it is inherently harmful, but because the brain interprets it as unsafe. Many people believe they struggle with uncertainty because they lack confidence, discipline, or clarity. They assume that if they could just think more clearly, plan better, or become more decisive, the discomfort would disappear. But this interpretation misses something fundamental. The discomfort of uncertainty does not begin in thought. It begins in the nervous system. Before you consciously evaluate a situation, before you analyze possible outcomes, before you even name what you are feeling, your body has already reacted. Muscles subtly tense, breathing changes, attention narrows, the nervous system shifts into a state of alertness. This happens automatically, and it happens for a reason. In this video, we will explore why uncertainty feels so threatening, why the nervous system reacts long before logic enters the picture, and why learning to tolerate uncertainty is not a mindset issue, but a biological process rooted in safety. Uncertainty is not neutral to the brain. From a modern rational perspective, uncertainty often seems harmless. Not knowing the outcome of a conversation, a decision, or a future event does not automatically imply danger. Yet the body does not respond based on logic alone. The brain did not evolve to prioritize comfort, peace, or clarity. It evolved to prioritize survival. For most of human history, uncertainty often did mean danger. Not knowing what was hiding in tall grass, what intentions another group carried, or whether food would be available tomorrow could be life-threatening. The nervous system adapted accordingly. Uncertainty became associated with risk. Even today, the brain continues to operate using this ancient framework. When something is unpredictable, ambiguous, or unresolved, the nervous system does not wait for evidence. It prepares for threat. This preparation is subtle but powerful. Heart rate may increase slightly, muscles tighten, attention becomes hyper-focused. The body enters a state of readiness. This is not anxiety yet. It is vigilance. And vigilance is the doorway to overthinking. Why the brain scans instead of waits? When uncertainty appears, the nervous system moves into scanning mode. This is not a conscious decision. It is an automatic response designed to reduce risk. The brain begins asking questions. What could go wrong? What did I miss? What should I prepare for? What if something unexpected happens? These questions are not signs of weakness. They are signs of a nervous system attempting to create predictability. The mind searches for certainty because certainty signals safety. When the future feels known, the body can relax. When the future feels unknown, the body stays alert. This is why uncertainty so often leads to rumination. The brain is not trying to torture you. It is trying to resolve ambiguity so it can stand down. But modern uncertainty is rarely resolvable through thinking alone. You cannot think your way into knowing the future. And the more the brain tries, the more tension builds. Why control becomes so tempting? Many people respond to uncertainty by trying to regain control. They plan excessively. They rehearse conversations. They seek reassurance. They analyze every possible outcome. Control feels soothing because it mimics certainty. Even the illusion of control can temporarily calm the nervous system. When you feel like you are doing something, planning something, preparing something, the body interprets this as movement towards safety. But control is not the same as safety. Control requires constant effort. Safety allows rest. The nervous system can tolerate uncertainty only when it perceives a baseline sense of safety. Without that foundation, the mind clings to control as a substitute. This is why letting go feels impossible for many people. Letting go is not a cognitive act, it is a physiological permission. The difference between danger and discomfort. One of the most important distinctions to understand is the difference between danger and discomfort. The nervous system does not naturally make this distinction. Both activate similar alert responses. The body reacts first, interpretation comes later. Uncertainty is uncomfortable, but discomfort is not danger. Yet the nervous system treats uncertainty as if something is wrong, because historically, uncertainty often preceded harm. Modern life is filled with uncertainty that does not threaten survival. Social interactions, career decisions, relationships, health concerns, and identity questions all involve ambiguity. But the nervous system responds to them using the same ancient template. The body reacts as if something must be solved immediately. This urgency fuels overthinking. Why reassurance rarely lasts. Many people seek reassurance when uncertainty becomes overwhelming. They ask others for validation, reassurance, or confirmation that everything will be okay. Reassurance can help temporarily. It reduces uncertainty for a moment. The nervous system receives a brief signal of safety, but the relief rarely lasts. Why? Because reassurance addresses the mind, not the nervous system's baseline state. Once the reassurance fades, uncertainty returns, and the cycle begins again. This does not mean reassurance is wrong, it means it is incomplete. Lasting change requires something deeper than reassurance. It requires the nervous system to learn that uncertainty itself is tolerable. Tolerance is a nervous system skill. Tolerance for uncertainty is often framed as a mindset or personality trait. Some people are labeled as better at uncertainty than others. In reality, tolerance is a learned physiological capacity. When the nervous system repeatedly experiences uncertainty without harm, it gradually recalibrates. It learns that not every unknown leads to danger. Over time, alertness softens. The urge to scan decreases. This learning cannot be rushed. It happens through experience, not instruction. You cannot tell your nervous system to feel safe. You must show it. Safety does not mean certainty. A crucial misunderstanding is the belief that safety requires certainty. It does not. Safety requires the capacity to remain present without escalation. This means the body can stay grounded even when answers are unavailable. It means tension does not automatically spiral into panic or rumination. Safety is not the absence of uncertainty. It is the absence of overwhelming threat perception. When safety is present, uncertainty becomes uncomfortable but manageable. When safety is absent, uncertainty becomes intolerable. How the body learns safety in uncertainty. The nervous system learns through repetition. Each time you experience uncertainty and remain regulated, you teach your body something new. You show it that ambiguity does not equal catastrophe. This might look like staying with an unanswered question without immediate action, allowing discomfort without distraction, resisting the urge to over-explain or over-prepare, noticing tension without immediately trying to fix it. But the nervous system does not change through insight alone. Over time, these experiences accumulate. The nervous system updates its expectations. Alertness decreases more quickly. The need to scan weakens. This is how tolerance grows. Why patience is essential. Many people become frustrated because progress feels slow. They expect quick relief. It changes through repetition and safety over time. Just as muscles strengthen gradually, nervous system regulation develops slowly. Each moment of tolerated uncertainty is like a small training session. Progress often looks subtle. You may notice that thoughts still arise, but they feel less urgent, or uncertainty still appears, but your body recovers faster. These are signs of regulation, not failure. You are not broken for struggling with uncertainty. If uncertainty feels overwhelming, it does not mean you are weak, defective, or incapable. It means your nervous system has learned to associate uncertainty with threat. That learning made sense at some point, and it can be updated. The goal is not to eliminate uncertainty. The goal is to expand your capacity to be with it. This is not about forcing calm. It is about cultivating safety. A different relationship with the unknown. When safety increases, something shifts. Uncertainty no longer feels like an emergency. Questions no longer demand immediate answers. The future no longer feels like a threat to be solved. Instead, uncertainty becomes part of life's texture. This does not mean you stop caring. It means you stop bracing. And in that space, clarity often emerges naturally. Closing reflection. Uncertainty is not the enemy. Your nervous system is not malfunctioning. And you do not need to think harder to find peace. You need safety first. When safety is present, the mind follows. If this perspective resonates, you are not alone. Many people are quietly struggling with the same patterns, believing the problem lies in their thoughts when it actually lives in the body. On this channel, we explore psychology from the inside out. We focus on how nervous system states shape thought, emotion, and behavior, and how safety changes everything. If you would like to continue this exploration, you are welcome here. Take your time. Nothing needs to be resolved right now.